What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today we're going to be checking out the brand new trailer for Marvel Studios' The Marvels. Nikki, are you excited?
I am. I think I like the first one more than most. It's not my favorite, but I liked it. But I'm very interested to see how Kamala and Monica integrate into this film with Carol.
Oh, that's what I'm most excited about. So let's check the trailer out right now.
Captain Rambeau?
Saber.
What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter.
I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello?
Oh, she's an astronaut.
Hello?
Oh, what is that? Oh!
Captain Rambeau?
Wow, she got over that quickly.
Where's Captain Rambeau?
Wow. Oh, God.
What the? Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And I could totally show you. Not again!
That poor table.
Where's our daughter? Wherever you were.
Oh, it's Goose!
Oh, shoot. There's that reaction.
We're a team. Oh, no. We're not a team. We're not a team.
Oh my gosh, that looks so fun. First of all, I love that they're playing Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. Fantastic. Oh gosh, this looks so much fun. I'm so curious about what exactly Monica is looking into in the beginning with Fury. It almost looks like the hexes from WandaVision.
Yeah. I mean, clearly it's some kind of disturbance or something they detected that's an abnormality.
That's wild. Okay, because that explains why Fury wanted her.
Yeah.
At the end of WandaVision. Maybe because these things are happening in space also.
Yeah.
Because this is hexagon. I think it's hexagonal. I can't count the sides.
It's definitely some kind of energy.
Yeah, it looks, but look at the shape of it. It's almost exactly like it. But wow, that's crazy. So I wonder if Wanda is going to tie into the multiverse saga more than we originally thought she would be.
I don't think
after Multiverse of Madness.
I don't think that would be a surprise, especially if they have Elizabeth Olsen contracted for more stuff at this point.
Oh, she's so popular. They definitely have her contracted for stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's definitely it's the same thing except purple. Interesting, like cane colored. Whoa, all right, but let's talk about the main stuff going on in this trailer. Okay, so this is probably where Carol was, because these look like Kree sentries. These look like Kree soldiers. The power swapping thing. I'm assuming it has to do something with the Nega-bands.
Yeah.
We know that we're assuming that Kamala's bangle is a Nega-band that she got in Miss Marvel. I'm assuming the other one or another set of them are going to appear in this movie, because this storyline where Captain Marvels are switching places with each other is taken from an old Marvel comic from the original Marvel, where when he first received the Nega-bands in the comics, he actually was sent to the negative zone. The perpetual Marvel sidekick character, Rick Jones, who's been everyone's sidekick in the comics, finds another pair on Earth, and they trade places when he puts them on. So, because all of these characters are changing places with each other, I'm assuming we're going to do something like that in this movie, involving the Nega-bands.
Yeah. And I knew for a fact, like, I don't remember where I read it, but there were people talking about that a portion of the plot revolved around the three of them switching places constantly. And that's interesting. And the movie isn't, like, fully explicit about why it's happening, which is completely fine. But I think that's a great insight to have into a possible reason tied into a previous story.
Yeah, I mean, the Kree are involved in this movie.
Yeah.
The Nega-bands are a Kree creation. In Ms. Marvel, excuse me, I keep saying Miss. In Ms. Marvel, we saw them take the what were the names of the villains? I can't remember.
Oh my god.
The Jinn.
Yeah.
But I can't remember their exact name. They have an exact name.
Yeah.
They took the bangle off of a Kree corpse.
Yeah.
So very clearly Kree technology.
Which ties back to Carol.
Exactly. And
Here's what I found.
damn it, stupid watch. But really, I love how they just have like Kree sentries tied up in Jersey, just like in Kamala's house. Yikes! I really wonder what they're gonna do to address the Abu situation, because that actor is in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because I love the character. They're probably not gonna address it at all, to be honest with you.
I mean, probably at least not for this movie, since I'm sure it's in the can already. But going forward, it is a different question.
Yeah, this just looks like a fun time, man. Like I was smiling ear to ear during this trailer. There's so much in here. Apparently, I'm assuming Goose has I don't know what the Flurkin term for babies are.
There is the scene where we saw like that whole group of cats like going down the stairs though, which is super cute.
Yeah.
So who's to say?
Potentially. We get a look at. We heard there was going to be a song and dance number in this movie, a musical planet, and we get a brief look of that in the trailer, which I think is going to be so silly and fun, and I'm excited for that. We have our first look at the villain, which is
Zawe Ashton.
Exactly.
I'm not familiar. I don't even know if we know. Oh my gosh, hold on, wait. We're going through the trailer. Is that looks like Ronan?
No, it's probably another accuser.
That's what I figured. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. But,
there are multiple. It's not just Ronan, but yes, absolutely. It definitely looks like a higher... The Kree is definitely involved, and there's definitely a hierarchy of different Kree that we see in this trailer.
yeah. But yeah, going back to Zawe Ashton, because I don't know if they ever revealed like who she was playing though, unless you're familiar.
There were rumors that she was playing a very obscure Marvel character. I forgot who it was. I was kind of hoping the trailer would give us a little bit more. We don't even get a clear look at her face.
No, not really. And like, there's nothing about her character design that like screams anything. I mean, she looks great. And the fight scene that they're showing looked pretty cool. But yeah, otherwise, I certainly don't know.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I do want to say this, like, all of them look great. The standout for me is still Iman Vellani, though. She is so funny.
She
and
has
charming.
so much charm and charisma. It's insane.
And her delivery, like, obviously she's supposed to be playing this young teenage girl who's the fangirl of the Avengers and all these superheroes. And part of what I was thinking is she should be used to some of this stuff by now, but she's still, like, hasn't been exposed to all of it, so her just kind of freaking out, it's obviously scary for her, but it's funny. I enjoy watching her a lot, and I'm excited to see her in this movie working off of other characters.
Absolutely. It's just Iman Vellani brings this fanboyish you could just tell she's just so excited to be here and to be a part of the MCU and to just be around. She's all of us. She is all of us fans, and her charm and enthusiasm is infectious. I'm excited for Monica Rambeau.
Oh, yes. I'm excited because she was easily one of the biggest highlights of WandaVision, far and away.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see her working with Nick Fury, and what always interested me about this movie is it's not a dichotomy. It's the relationship between these three characters and how they're going to use that to, I think, enhance the character of Carol Danvers. Because what you have potentially is Monica, who we know from WandaVision is not a fan of Carol's. And after basically abandoning her and her mother, how she feels they were abandoned. Especially when her mother was sick, Maria. And then you have Kamala, who idolizes Carol. So you have you basically have like an angel and a devil thing going on, almost. And you have Carol, who has to kind of deal with both of these people, you know, someone who's a mega fan and someone who's not her fan. And I think a very talented writer could use that.
Yeah.
And make a very compelling story that is centered on Carol, while also building off of the already established characters of Monica and Kamala. And I think that, for me, is super exciting and enticing with this movie.
Yeah, I mean, you could already sense some of the tension just in that last scene when they're both insisting we're not a team.
Yeah.
I figured there'd be some hints of it, and that's exactly what I was kind of expecting. And you have, like you said, on the other side, Kamala, who literally in the opening scene of Ms. Marvel was actually excusing Carol from being absent from Earth, which is the exact polar opposite of how Monica probably feels.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that I'm like trying to go through right now.
There's a lot.
Like, I pulled up this clip, which is obviously the end of the movie, and you have all three of them in their new hero suits. By far the biggest glow up is Monica. I love this suit on her. She has the Captain Marvel emblem on it. Very reminiscent of Carol's, which is probably like her culminating their storyline and her wearing that to honor both her mother and Carol. But I think she's going to wear this and go by Photon to honor Maria.
I think that would be sweet, and that makes the most sense.
If I was a betting man, we have our first look at Captain Marvel's new suit.
I really like it. I really like kind of the color blocking on it, and while her emblem is like ridiculously huge, I think it kind of works in this context because of the solid blocking of the red and the blue. I think she looks fantastic in this.
Well, look at this, because her costume is a direct translation of the Genus Vale character from Marvel Comics.
That is literally identical.
It's identical without the star patterns.
It looks great, though.
Yeah, that's why I was looking to pull up a picture just to make sure, because I was like, I definitely know that suit. So that's really cool that she's wearing that, because it differentiates her a little bit from...
Yeah, it's more solid. The other two have more patterns and like the way that the colors are kind of implemented. It's
darker. It's red and black and yellow. It helps her stand out color tone wise. In terms of by far the biggest downgrade, unfortunately, of the three is Kamala's suit. I'm sorry. This thing is busy and ugly. I hate it.
And there was such a, like, we say charm a lot. There was a lot of charm to her original costume to wear. It looked very spiffy and neat, but it was still reminiscent of her youth and her vibrancy. And I'm assuming she's still wearing a scarf there, but I also liked that note that she had with her original costume. Yeah, and it was sweeter because her mom made it for her, and it really made Kamala feel like the small-time superhero that she was, and it was just so perfect. Why change perfection? I know we got to sell toys, but why? But why? Besides that, do we change perfection? I just think, you know. Yeah. But I think all the suits that Carol wears in this movie are really good. Yeah, I like. They look good. Yeah, ever since the end of Ms. Marvel, I like this one that she has, where she has the shorter sleeves and the gloves. Like, it's a different kind of look, but like it's a little more casual. Like, they gotta be cash sometimes. Yes. I love how she's wearing that t-shirt. I love how Kamala has a t-shirt on with classic Captain Marvel comic covers on them. They got rid of the Marvel logo and it just says Captain Marvel in the top corner, which I think is pretty hilarious. But Easter eggs like this, give me all of them. I think they're awesome. Yeah. Also, didn't we get a screenshot of, let me see if I can find it, because I think I had read about this character, but I just wanted to see if you had any insight into him. This character who I believe they said might be Carol's husband. You're way too far into it. It's up here, I believe. Oh, I thought it was further down in the... Oh, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but apparently there's a character, I don't know the actor's name, that's playing her husband, apparently. Yeah, here he is. Okay. Yeah, ex-husband, I don't know, current husband by accident. I don't know, that's the rumor going around, and that's on the musical planet, I believe. Oh. He is the king of the musical world, and if you could see, it's kind of like bright and shiny like that, but... Those headpieces, holy It's all hell. Speculation. It's all speculation right now. Yeah. It's interesting, though. And again, I'm excited. I'm always excited when they have new characters they're introducing, especially when they have some kind of history with existing characters that tie them kind of into the fold. Yeah. again, especially because we want to know what Carol has been up to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that the power swapping, is a good way to dampen. See, this is creative writing, because there's always what I like to call the Superman problem, because very talented writers can write around a character who can do almost anything, like a Superman. We saw this a lot in the TV show Heroes with Milo Ventimiglia's character, Peter. Writers had trouble writing around his abilities because they made them too powerful. So I like the creativity in writing around Carol, Monica, and Kamala's powers, because they're three insanely powerful beings.
Mm-hmm.
So to kind of limit them a little bit, but in a way that also allows us to explore them as characters and allows us to see them have to work together is so interesting. And I applaud Nia DaCosta. I think that this looks like a huge upgrade from the first Captain Marvel movie. Sign me up. I'm a believer. This trailer won me over. I'm all in. I'm super excited. But I think that's going to do it for us. We covered a lot. And for only a 1 minute and 56-second trailer.
There was a lot. And you know what? Like, this is what I appreciate being the first trailer for a movie.
Yes, absolutely. But if you like the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. And until next time, guys, stay versed.